everybody. I had to do that.
Yep. Thanks, Spirit. It's Friday. Woohoo!
Yeah, Spirit is here for sure. There's nobody here.
That's it.
Except
For
me.
all of those wonderful people that are going to be watching back on replay, this is Ron, Unconditional Love. I'm dzncats for me, and this is Thanks, Spirit. It's Friday. And there's literally no one here in the chat, so we're just kind of, hanging out.
Yeah.
How are you, Ron?
Oh, I'm great. I'm good. I'm good. I learned some things. I was watching Medium Kim and Linda G.
Right. Oh, Anna Banana's here. Yay! We have somebody.
Anna Banana. We're going crazy here. We got one visitor. Hi, Sharon Side. Okay.
Woo! 2 for 2.
Doo-doo. Hey, I was watching Medium Kim and Linda G. They said something that really, really, really resonated with me the other day. They were talking about, once things happen, people do some stuff to you, or and it bothers you, or hurts you, or it's I don't know how to put it.
Triggers
they don't know what they're doing. So, and they were talking about stay in your light, and when you stay in your light, you don't absorb the energy that somebody did to you, and you stay in your friggin' light, and that helps you to instead of going down the energy and, oh Jesus, I'll remember this, I'll remember. Hey, your husband's here too.
Hi, honey.
Hi, honey.
Hi, Vivian. Hi, Dora.
Hi, Vivian. Yeah, and that's what and that resonated with me, because that's exactly what I didn't have the same words, but that's exactly talking about. When you because people have problems forgiving. You know what I mean? Forgiving. People do stuff to you, even but instead
I am well aware of people having problems forgiving. I held on to stuff for 10 years.
Kelvin says, "Hi, honey. Hi, Ron." Okay, there you go. Hi, Spirit Knows a Trail.
Yeah. Hello, Spirit Knows Trail. Welcome, everybody, to Thanks, Spirit. It's Friday.
So that resonated with me, because I took years and years to forgive, because I didn't understand the principle of forgiving.
Yeah.
How do you forgive people that hurt you? How do you forgive everybody that hurt you? You have to stay in your light, because when you don't stay in your light, you're giving them power.
Absolutely.
That's what they were saying.
Yep.
And I said, geez, that's what I was trying to get my message to people, to learn to forgive. Not you don't forget, but you forgive so that you keep your light, and you keep your power instead of giving to them.
Whoa,
because
if
you go, oh, you did this to me, oh, you did that to me.
Yeah.
This is in your mind, and it drains you, because you're going down that lower vibration.
I'm not. I can only speak from personal experience. That I believe that it's not only is it in your mind, but it's in your heart. And until someone does a couple of things, right? Number one, sits and explains to you how that actually works. Number two, explains to you that you have to not just speak the words. There's got to be some action, meaning like some physical action. You really have to want to move forward. And I think there's a bit missing from when people discuss with other people how one goes about forgiving people. I think that could, if that bit could be filled in for people, it would be a lot easier for people to get past it. Anywho, thank you for sharing that, because it is most important. To shine our light. As I was saying to everyone last night on Circle of Friends Tarot, just real quick, so everyone knows I have a positivity board over here, and I have all of my little inspirational quotes on my board. And last night I pulled a card, and I went to my board to pull my sticky note off and show it. And I looked over and went, wait a minute, what happened? I had 7 notes on my board. I now have 1 because my cat has eaten them. My cat is literally eating sticky notes, like normal size sticky notes, off of my positivity board. And so, there you go. What can I tell you, friend? So, welcome everyone to Think Spirit. It's Friday. Hi, Cartomancy. Hi, Tracy.
Hi.
Ron, Unconditional Love is in the house. Woo, 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 woo,
Woo! My dog's bark.
I know, right? We feel like Howlin' Fools here.
Right.
Happy Earth Day to everybody that is here. I am actually going to go outside, friends, because it's warm enough for me to do it. The sun is shining, and as soon as this broadcast is over, Kelly is going to go outside and dip her toes in some sunshine. So I'm thrilled about that. Yeah. All right, honey, have a good afternoon. Love you. See you soon.
That's what I did this morning. I walked around. I got 3.5 acres here besides that, so I'm lucky to have that. So
yes,
I walk around and took my dog with me. And the dog's walking because he's getting old. She's getting old. She's 13, 14 years old. So anyway, but I, breathe and feel the wind in your face.
Yeah.
And the sun and things like that.
Yes.
And that helps.
It does.
It changes your.
It does.
Yeah.
It absolutely does. So it is Earth Day. It's Thank Spirit. It's Friday. It is the weekend. Normally we do like the collective read for what's happening for the weekend, but I sort of feel like we should do something about Earth Day. And so what do you guys in the chat think about this? So Ron and I will come up with something and we'll throw some cards on it, and you guys sort of navigate where we go from there for the first little bit, and then of course we'll do our funny cards at the end. I'm thinking we could start with something like
to help the earth.
Well, I want to know if the Earth Day celebrations that are happening around the world are going to actually have a positive impact on Mother Earth. Do you know what I mean? Can we do that? Can we read on that? Because there's celebrations happening all around the world, and it would be interesting to me to know if it's going to actually have an impact. Like if more people are going to become aware, more people are going to sign up to volunteer, to assist, to help. You know what I mean? Do their bit, do their part. That's a great question, Anna. I'm going to start that.
Yeah. Well, Mother Earth, to me, Mother Earth wants everybody to be responsible of the way they act. Like I have on my land here, people going by in country throwing their friggin' energy drinks out the window, coffee cups, and name it, potato chips bags and everything, instead of putting it in the garbage. There's a way that you could be responsible by taking a little bag with you, putting whatever you're eating or drinking, put it in there and put it in the garbage instead of throwing it in somebody else's yard.
Well, that's kind of where I was going with my question. I want to know if these Earth Day celebrations that are happening across the globe today are actually going to have a positive impact on society. Are we actually going to step it up a bit? Right? All right, let's throw on it. Let's see, my friend.
I believe yes, because we won't have a choice.
Well, we will.
Have to.
Our generation will, but the ones that come after us won't.
Yeah, that's for sure. Because they got their hands full.
Yep.
And look at the young people. What are they saying? What are they talking about? Environment. Young people that's what they talk about a lot.
Well, because, I mean, wow, I'm getting excellent cards, you guys. This is positive. I love it. Yes. Okay. Woohoo! I'm loving my cards, friend. I'm loving my cards. All right. I tell you what, friends.
Don't mind me. I'm talking to myself. Jesus. Because I'm getting these cards. I'm getting these cards. It's like what I just said. It relates to the freaking cards I'm pulling.
I love it.
It's
Hi,
funny
Empty
how.
Can. Do you not love it when it works like that, Ron?
Well,
I have to tell you
it's a
guys
bit
that
strange
sorry.
because okay, go ahead.
No. Sorry, go ahead.
No, it's strange to say something and then you pull cards and it's the energy's in it in
Yeah.
your friggin' cards. The same thing
I
what
love
you
it
just
when that
said.
happens. It
Yeah.
just it makes you feel like you are so connected beyond your wildest
Yeah.
imagination when that
Yeah.
happens. So I was saying to Ron when he was backstage, it's been raining here for a couple of days and the snow has just left us, and now it's like relatively warm at 6 degrees Celsius here, which is about, I don't know, it's like 38 or 39 degrees Fahrenheit for those of you that don't do Celsius. And today's the only day this week so far that the sun's been shining, and of course there's like major construction going on, and I live in a town where there isn't even a traffic light, so I don't know what all this noise that I'm hearing is all about, but it's like I'm still going outside. I'm determined. What you got, Ron?
Okay, you know what I said that I was talking that everybody has to be responsible of their gestures and things like that.
Yeah.
You know, and I said that they'll have no choice in taking responsible in the future because there's stuff coming up. There's storms. There's earthquakes. There's floods. There's change of temperature. There's whatever you put the whole bag in it. The first card I got was the Tower. We're going through that. That means there's a total transformation. We're going through transformation of the earth right now. That's why we have all these tornadoes. We don't usually get tornadoes here, but we have high winds and and rain and you know, like really really fast that's coming down, and all of a sudden, you know, geez, things like that. Now, through this transformation, people have. I got the Judgment card. Okay, so take a look at what you do in life to preserve the environment, your habits, the way you know, like I said before, there's people going in the country throwing all the friggin' cups and bottle and can of beers and energy cans in my yard when they go by. Why would you do that? Why can't you? You know, it doesn't take much to have a little garbage bag in your car and put the stuff in and bring it in and put it in the garbage instead of throwing it all over the place. Somebody else has to do it. Somebody has to do it. I'm not going to leave it there, you know, because it looks like hell anyway. First of all, and that's the Judgment card. So, and you do have the strength to change the way you handle things in responsible towards the environment. Now, I also got the Death card. That's it's not only a death card, but it's a rebirth card. So a new start, a new way of looking at things, and to look at it differently, you know. But you have to be conscious of it, aware of it, you know. Look at your habits. I mean, it's up here. This is where your habits come from here. It doesn't come from your heart. It comes from up here because we were programmed in such a way. And you see, when you're young, you see somebody doing that, you're doing the same. That's where we pick up this. But it doesn't mean everybody's like that. There's a lot of people become more aware. And I have the magician card.
Lovely.
That means you can create a better world, a more responsible world by doing your part. Oh, it doesn't matter if I do it and nobody else does it. Yes, it does.
Absolutely. Okay. Beautiful.
So that's it.
Awesome. So when I said that I loved my cards, I did not get the cards that I thought I was going to get, if that makes sense. I thought I was going to get all kinds of like negative, like dark kind of cards, and I got fairly positive ones, which made me very happy. So we start out with the Four of Swords, right? The Four of Swords is like an intentional break, an intentional pause, taking a moment to sort of reflect. And I believe this may sound like a bit of a stretch, but that's because you all don't know the cards that I have in front of me. But I believe, based on what I have here, that this is what today is actually all about. That's why the globe is celebrating, so we can all take a moment to sort of ingest all this information that we are getting and understand the importance of how we move forward, like collectively, right? Then I've got the Emperor. Okay, that's all about power and all about control. That is what we need to do. We need to take control of this situation, right? As a society, not like one person on the street. Not to say that one person on the street is not helping, but as a society, as a group, we need to take a hold of it. We've got the Three of Pentacles. It's about teamwork. It's about cooperation. It's about working together, right?
Yeah.
And that's what today's celebrations are all about. Then I got the Hierophant card, and this is about, an awakening, an enlightenment, our connection with our higher source. It's also about traditions and lessons. So this card is about society, us, the people, being taught new and different ways that we can assist, new and different ways that we can help, right? I think. I got the Three of Cups on the bottom of the deck, which is all about celebrations and friendship and
coming together.
There may be like a new way to bond over this, right? Instead of fighting it. Just like Ron was saying, I live in a small town, and it's known here in Canada as cottage country. So in the summertime, our population is 4 times higher than it is in the wintertime. And I can't tell you how many times during the summer we are picking up garbage off the street, picking up garbage. I mean, even at the supermarket, they were literally, the cottagers that come from the city will literally drive into the supermarket parking lot, go up to the dumpster bin, how it's all protected and usually behind a gate or something, and they'll literally throw their garbage out of the back of their car and let it, split wide open, and then the animals take it for a run. It's despicable what people do, and these aren't children; these are grown adults that are doing it. So I believe we're going to bond together by these moments that we have. And then I got Pegasus, which is transcending from the Sacred Forest Oracle. So we are in like a transitional kind of period, right? I love that.
And also, if you go to Canadian Tire, you see people go in the store, buy something, take the wrapper and throw it beside their car. Or you go to Walmart and you park there and you say, what the hell? Somebody just emptied their ashtrays right beside the car.
Yeah.
I've seen that, but they wouldn't do it at their place, though. These people that are doing that, they wouldn't throw. You wouldn't do that in your kitchen, like throw your garbage all over the kitchen. Well, maybe they do, maybe they don't. I don't think so.
Well, I mean, most people don't, but they're not held accountable, and they're not held accountable, and they don't care. Really, is what it boils down to. Marie Henson is watching the Marjorie Taylor Greene trial. I watched a little bit of it, and I couldn't listen to it because she's crazy.
Also, behind me, I have 3.5 acres of land here. But behind me is another field where they do skidoo, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So how come I find potato chip bags way back there? Because people are going on skidoos and throwing their friggin' bags. I mean, all they need to do is become responsible. That little gesture, not to throw it all over the place. I imagine if I go in the bush back there, there's probably garbage all over the bush over there. So also,
absolutely. Hi, Jackie.
Hi, Jackie.
And hi, Tracy. Yes, it is. You know what, Tracy? I was just saying to Ron. I was asking him he was asking if we still have snow on the ground here, and he was asking what the temperature was, and I said it's 6 degrees Celsius here, and there I think you said it was 8, right, Ron?
11.
11.
11 Celsius.
And I
anyway.
About 10 minutes drive from my house away from Georgian Bay. So Georgian Bay is the largest freshwater body of water in the world, and it is connected to Lake Huron. And so because I'm so close to it, it's oftentimes colder here than it is, like 20 miles away from me, because we get the wind effects off the lake or the water, whatever you want to call it. Mm-hmm. Seems weird to call it a lake. It's huge. Oh yeah, exactly, Anna. I couldn't handle it. I truly couldn't. I want you guys to know, Tracy, just because we're talking about this. So remember when I used to do my top 10 tips, and I would put all the pictures in? Those are shots that I've literally taken myself. Those are not, I didn't get those off the internet. Those are actually pictures that I've taken myself from the bay. So I love it. I mean, I'm so blessed to live here. Hi, Manasa. All right. So if you guys have a question that you want us to read, anything to do with Mother Earth, please throw it up in the chat. Anna Banana's question is up on the screen.
Well, we just read on that.
Well, what does Mother Earth want us to know? Right. So this because when I asked like what we were going to learn from the celebrations that were sort of around the world. So I want to know, what does Mother Earth, what's her message for us?
Jesus, you wouldn't believe what I just felt.
What?
I didn't pull the cards, but I feel Mother Earth is telling me, whether you clean yourself up or not, Mother Earth's going to clean it by itself.
Yeah.
Like, it's going to do what it needs to do to balance the energy out and to clean itself up. So, wow. So, it's serious.
It is serious.
That's why we have tornadoes, floods, and all this stuff. That's why people should change the way of life, should change the way they consume, should change a lot of things. But I mean, you could do a change by doing something. Stop buying garbage. Stop buying things you don't need. And make sure you do little gestures like putting your garbage in a little whatever bag, and instead of throwing out of your car or whatever. There's little gestures that people can do. I know young people are screaming right now about the environment. They know.
Well, because they grew up listening to it and understanding it. We grew up ignorant to it because it was never discussed. It wasn't a problem. It wasn't talked about, right? All we knew was give a hoot, don't pollute. That's all we knew, right?
Well, I planted over 100 trees here myself, without machines. I planted one by one, over 100, because I knew that trees, it's good for oxygen. So.
Tracy, Tracy's coming on the channel on May the 2nd, I think it is, on the Sunday. When you come, I'll show you some pictures, love.
Mm-hmm.
They are beautiful pictures, if I do say so myself.
So that was my feeling I got. So what does Mother want us to?
Yeah. I got you, Ron. Interesting. Mm-hmm. Wow. Those cards don't make any sense at all. You gotta love it when that happens. What am I doing? You can go ahead, Ron, if you're ready.
I'm still pulling cards right now.
Okay.
So, even though I said what I said, but yeah, okay.
Well, I'll tell. Oh, okay. Now it's starting to make sense. Okay. I think I got this. I think. Listen, I don't know about you all that in chat. Like if you all read tarot cards, but I almost feel like my tarot cards are like channeling Mother Earth and almost like swearing at us. So
Yeah,
seriously,
yeah, right.
this is what I thought I was going to get in the first batch. So, I've got the Death card, right? So Mother Earth wants us to know that if we don't smarten up, this is what's going to happen. Okay. Then I've got the I've got the Page of Wands. So that's inspiration is coming in, right? Inspiration coming in. Nice. Nice. I love it. I love it, Ron. I love it. So this is inspiration is coming in, right? Information and inspiration and ways to help us be more creative about how we improve our assistance to help Mother Earth. Then I've got the Six of Swords, and this is moving closer to safety, moving away from really, really big trouble to sort of just a little bit of trouble, if that makes sense in this reading, right? Then we've got the Page of Swords, and I want you to look really, really close if you can. So she's literally tippy-toeing on a plank of wood from one rock to another, right? That is how fragile this situation is. The Page of Swords is about information, right? It's about information coming. It's about a thirst for information. And you can see she's holding the balloons that are shaped like light bulbs. So it's like all of these ideas are swirling around, but nobody knows actually what to do with all this information. That's the vibe I get. Then I've got the Three of Wands. That's okay. This is what I want to do. I'm going to do this. 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 And I'm standing there and I'm looking and I can see it, but I don't know how to get there. Right? So then I pulled these three cards and I was like, this doesn't make any sense at all. That's when I said my cards don't make any sense. So I've got relaxation. I've got solitude. And I've got standstill. And I'm like, what? And then I pulled from the Spirit Animal Wisdom deck and I got Owl Spirit, which is wisdom. And I think, and this might be a bit of a stretch, but I sort of feel like Mother Earth is saying to us that if we just continue our efforts, the earth can relax. The earth is going to be okay if we can continue our efforts. Like she'll do her part if we do our part. Does that make sense? I don't know if that's a bit of a stretch, but that's kind of the vibe I'm getting. Go for it, Ron.
Yeah. Well, what you just said, if you do your part, the earth will balance itself out by itself because you're taking action, and you're taking action to clean it up, and it'll help you.
I love that.
Because the earth is alive, whether you know it or not. The earth is really alive. It's a living thing.
Thank you, Marie.
Okay.
Marie's like, yep, makes sense.
Okay.
Okay, Anna. So, sorry, Ron. So Anna said those last four cards told me to commune with the earth, relax and ground, and we all heal each other.
Right. Correct. Okay. I picked what I said before, plus I picked the Six of Pentacles. That's nice. They need to put programs in exchange money to develop a new, like you said, you're talking about information.
Yes.
Teaching the young, also teaching families coming together, learning to be responsible with your, everything that's going around. And companies need to change the way they do things. Like there's so many rappers around there, rap around the rap, and then just because they're worried they get, these people steal and things like that, they're putting too much plastic on
Yep.
everything. Anyway, so next card I got. We do have the strength to to get out of this and take it action towards protecting the environment. There's a little hope and light. The Nine of Wands, as you can see, that person is looking at it. Okay,
Yep.
there's a little. If we all join together, by
Yes.
joining together, by continue to talk about it, by uh, putting the information out.
Yes.
Politics, they go "Pop, pop, 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 pop," all day long, and everybody listens to it. Why can't we do that about the environment instead of listen to politics? What the hell? I mean, there's an idea right there. So
Right.
anyway,
It's a great
and
idea.
I also had the page of wands like you did a while ago. And that's messages. Okay,
Yeah.
listen to the earth. Listen to what's going on. You can feel it. You can see it. I mean, it's in your face. I mean, the wind, what the flooding, the tornadoes, the heat waves, the cold waves, whatever,
Yeah.
snow. It's all, and look at all over the world. Mudslides. I mean,
Yes.
you can see it. You can see it all over the world. That tells you something. The
Yes.
earth needs you. Uh, and also, I had the Hierophant. That is going to a higher vibrational, thinking out of the box, doing what you need to do, and it will help each of one attain a higher level instead of it's nothing, third
Yeah.
dimension, whatever.
I think it's a lot of ignorance is bliss, and that's just
Yeah,
my opinion. For
it's
entertainment.
habit. It's friggin' habit. People develop habit, like
Well, I
people,
agree. I agree that it's habit, but I also think that it's ignorance is bliss in terms of
yeah, that's yeah.
I sort of sure, Debsy, no problem, love. I'll star that for you. I sort of also feel that singularly, like in our own families, right? We think to ourselves as people, well, oh God, I'll just throw that milk bag in the garbage because like what's one milky bag gonna do if I recycle it? If I go through the 10 minutes to recycle it, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So I sort of feel like like turn the blind eye is very much a problem that we have right now, right? The electric cars, for example, that everyone's talking about in the U.S. And everyone's like, "Oh my God!" And they don't, they don't get good mileage, and they're so expensive, and they're so this, and they're so that. Like all these excuses,
Yeah.
why they can't get an electric car. And I would just say, VCRs used to be expensive, and now you can't give it away. Do you know what I mean? I honestly believe that there's a little bit of like sort of like blind kind of like tunnel vision happening, but that's just my opinion. Anyways, moving on.
Did you know that electric cars, they had the technology ever since I was a kid, because they were blocked because there was oil companies have more money, so they put us all for money, and they didn't want to do it, and they should have. They should have, because there was how you call these people that invent things. They invented. I mean, they knew about electric cars, but nobody
like
wanted to hear it. So they shut him off, and they'd buy the guy out or something, and shut him up. That's what they did. So and Tarot Living says Ron is preaching. Maybe. Anyway.
Manasa just said, "U.S. we are lazy, convenience over conservation." That's well said, Manasa, and I agree with that. I agree with that.
He also said I was preaching. Okay. Yeah.
Tracy said they do have to wonder about the damage to the disposal of these lithium products, cars, computers, light, etc. Yep. Absolutely. Marie Henson says the big 3 stop subways in LA. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. 100%. Hi, Jane. Yeah, it's very like
Hi,
how do
hi,
I say?
Jay.
I think that it's interesting how you can allow yourself to go down a rabbit hole if you just allow yourself to. Do you know what I mean? And I'm not saying that electric cars aren't expensive; they are,
They
but
are.
it is a major I mean, this whole disinformation. One day, friends. I'm just going to say this now. I'm announcing it now. I'm putting out a challenge. Ron, you ready? Jay, you're in. You're in here. Anyone else that reads that's in here with me, one day in the next couple of months, we are going to sit here, maybe at dzncats or somewhere else, and we're going to do like not a marathon, meaning hours and hours and hours, but we're going to do like a mini marathon read, and we're gonna break down the disinformation,
Hmm.
the disinformation campaign that is spreading worldwide, and how the heck we get through it to the truth.
Okay.
How's that? How's that? Won't that be
Okay.
fun?
Okay.
I
I gotta add to that. Okay, if you want.
Yes.
Okay.
Jay, are you in?
Okay. You just said disinformation. How
Yeah.
do you get? Okay. How do people get through disinformation? How do you do it? By developing your own intuition. Don't that when this is in the future, people in the future will use more and more their intuition, and once you do use your intuition, your uh, vibration goes up higher level, so you didn't get caught in this misinformation. By your intuition it's a lie.
I I love what you're saying.
Yeah.
I love what you're saying about using your intuition, but I would take it one step further. And the only reason that I say that is because there are too many people that don't trust their gut instinct or their intuition. They don't believe in it. They don't trust it. They don't
I know why.
so they there could be 100 reasons why they don't. I mean, for me, for example, with my anxiety panic disorder, I learned not to trust my gut because I didn't know if it was my gut or my anxiety. Right.
Yeah.
So my
What?
my my point in saying that is that I think, yes, to your point, always listen to yourself. Right.
Yeah.
Listen to your heart. Your heart's never going to lead you astray. That was in one of my daily readings this week, and
Right.
I
Yeah.
loved it.
It's
Right.
true.
Listen to your heart. Your heart is always going to lead you in the right direction. But when you are in an environment, and this doesn't matter who you are, what we're talking about, but if you are person A and person A lives in a radius of 2 miles, and everyone that lives in the radius of those 2 miles from person A is exactly like person A, thinks exactly the same as person A, when person A has a baby, guess what? Person A's baby is now going to think the same way that everyone else in that 2 mile radius of person A thinks, because that's what they grew up with. That's their environment.
Yeah.
If the government and the people that are running the states and the schools and all of that stuff can dictate what books you can read, the information that you can get your hands on, you only know what you know. And that's not your fault in some
No.
people's cases, right?
No. I'm not saying it's
No,
anybody's fault, but there's
no,
one
no,
step
I
at a
didn't say
time.
that you did, love.
No.
I'm just
No.
saying.
But
I think. Sorry, just let me finish. One more thing.
right.
I think that you're standing in your truth and standing in your power. But I also think that it's time for each of us as individuals to step up and say, with our thinking brain, that doesn't sound right to me.
Mhm.
Right? It almost feels like it's a battle between like our head and our heart. But what I mean by that is it's a battle between choosing to ignore something because it's convenient, or choosing to dive into something to be able to understand it so that you can wrap your head around it. And I
Mhm.
honestly think that people just, again, I revert back to what I said before, that kind of casual kind of like, this is what I do, and I don't veer out of my lane. And so it becomes easy for me to be able to do what I need to do.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
But I was going to say, first things first. There's a step to that everybody uses, the intuition, And that is by healing each other, ourselves.
Yes.
Don't wait for the government to heal you. You have to
Yep.
heal yourself. You have to heal the child inside you. You got to become aware that you got programs up here that were planted in your head, and you
Yep.
got to get by cleaning the closet out and doing this thing. Your intuition will get stronger and
Yes,
stronger, and
absolutely.
you. That's what I'm saying. So there's
Well, no,
and,
but I love what you're saying because I am
yeah,
agreeing with you, right?
yeah,
Your intuition gets stronger. You learn to stand in your power, and then you know when these crazy things come by, and you're
right.
like, you know what? No, that's I'm not rolling with that shit. Sorry, right? It's no different than training the muscle in your head to tell the negative voice, no, thank you, I'm not buying that. It's the
Mhm.
exact same principle, really, and not to make it sound easy. I'm reading some of the comments out of the chat, sticking them on the screen. So Maurice Henson says, plus critical thinking skills. Anna Banana says, first step is to stop watching TV. Most of the disinformation is on
Yeah,
our MSM and our commercials.
yeah.
Deb Z agrees with Mary Henson. On Intuitive says, yes, Mary Henson. Tracy Ralph says, true story. Deb Z says, environment and society. Oh, this is lovely. I love this. Marie Henson, you're adorable. Look at that. I have a poll with intent of free no BS TV. Love
Yeah,
it.
I have that too. My house. I have one, but
Excuse
I
me.
also had the other one, the digital. So.
Yeah. Doris Smith says intelligence is not the same as critical thinking and the difference matters. Absolutely well said, Dora.
Yeah.
Well said. Deb Z says, don't just follow ignorantly, think for yourself, search for the truth and truthful info.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what's really interesting about that point?
It's
And then
in your heart. That's where the intelligence is. It's in your heart.
yes. Well, that's what I
It's
said
not up
before.
here. It's there.
Well, I mean, we learned the difference between right and wrong when we were like 2 years old.
Yeah.
It's not like this is a new thing, but what is new, I mean, I can't speak for everybody, but I can speak for people that are the same age as myself, right?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have to pause and think, oh my God, is this right? Is this wrong? And where else should I go to make sure that, like, now I got to like watch 4 new news programs to be able to make sure that if 2 tell me the same thing, that that's the right thing. I never had to deal with that crap before. I mean, no one ever even heard the term fake news unless it was on the National Enquirer. You know what I mean? Like, seriously, it was classified as a tabloid and scandalous, and some people read it and some people don't. But now it's like mainstream news that we're all questioning and going, oh my God, what? And I think the problem is that like I mean, I can't speak for you guys, but when all of this became like a thing to talk about fake news, I was like stunned, literally stunned, going like, I don't understand. Not that I didn't understand what they were doing, but I didn't understand how this became a thing. You know what I mean? Like Canadians are known to eat maple syrup. How did that become a thing that the whole world thinks that we eat a lot of maple syrup? I mean, there's maple syrup everywhere. Do you know what I mean? Like that, it was weird to me. So I sort of feel like some people in certain generations still do what they do because it worked for them. It served them well. Right. And so that whole ignorance is bliss thing. I stay in my lane. I don't veer out of it. Then there's other generations that have to wait till you reach that boiling point where you pack it down, and then all of a sudden you're like, wait a minute, what? I can't take this anymore because I know this is wrong. Because like you said, Ron, like your heart starts to yell at you and go, you do something, right? And
but also, I was going to say, but also, every one of us had been lied to. In your personal life, you have meet somebody that lied to you, and you know how it feels, and you know your body knows how it feels. You know your heart how it feels. So
yeah,
what the hell? Use that as well. You have the experience to know what a lie is because you had it personally in your life.
yeah.
So
What I really don't like about it, and I have to say that it like honestly, I could get emotional and cry when I think about it, because what I don't like what it's done is it's turned us into nasty people.
Yeah.
right? It's turned us into judgmental people. It's turned us into nasty people that are, we're either throwing up bricks and mortar to protect ourselves from that energy, which isolates us and makes us feel bad because we can't connect with people. It has caused such division. And I mean, over everything. And I don't, when I sit back and I hear it and it's going like this and I'm not really taking it in, but I'm listening to it, sometimes I can close myself off to it and just go to like observe it. And it makes me want to cry because it hurts my heart that people are just so angry and they're so hurt and they're so disillusioned and so dismayed. It's heartbreaking what this whole thing has done. Good, bad, whatever side you're on. It's just really, really unfortunate. It's just really, really unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate. Very sad. Yeah, I got you, Marie.
But isn't it much easier to be truthful? I don't have to cover my lies. I don't have to cover lies. I don't have to figure, what did I say? Because liars, what they usually do, they forget their lies. They forget what they tell you, and you catch them in a lie. It's very easy to do when you're truthful.
Well, I mean, yes, it's obvious. Yes, I mean, I agree with that. But this is, I mean, I didn't mean for this to go this way, but I don't. Anyway. I don't. To me, this is just my opinion, you guys. To me, this is on a whole other level than that, right? This is like that to the nth degree, right? This is across the globe. This isn't like on the corner, right? This is across the globe, and every person is experiencing it in their own way that is particular to them, whether it be their race, whether it be their culture, whether it be their religion, whether it be what state they live in, what city they live in, who's teaching at their school, right? Whether they have a compromised immune system or not. It is, maybe they live in a place where they're experiencing these horrible weather things, and the home insurance it cancels their policy. It is getting to the point now where it is so widespread that literally, how in the heck do we come out of this? So yes, I agree, stand in your power and come from a place of your heart, and if we all did that, we would probably move forward faster. And I pray that one day we will get there. But yes, it does. It hurts my heart for sure. But anyways, yes, I don't like it either, Deb.
We can change it.
Yeah. So I have
questions up there.
Yep. So on a banana, we did that. I'll unstar that and now I'll put Debsy's up.
Okay. Any message for me regarding finances, please?
I'm going to run my cards over. Actually, I'm going to get out a new deck. That's what I'm going to do. I don't want to use the same cards. Debsy's like, oh my God. No. What kind of cards is she going to get? That's a good point, Marie. That's a great way to end that whole conversation, right? That one day we will see that all swept by the wayside. All of that dirt and debris put right in a dustpan. I love it. All right, Debsy.
I'm using Debbie Freebird's cards.
Nice. I love those cards. I'm using my little White Sage Tarot cards. They're very, very cute. They've got like little sand dollars and sea otters on them that are drinking lattes, because that happens. It's totally normal. Marie's like, I'm going back to MTG trial, relight my sage. Oh my gosh. All right, Debsy. What the Oh wow.
What's the MTG trial?
Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. So, any message from me regarding finances, please, Dempsey? I'm laughing at the cards. Oh.
Are you good, Ron? Or do you want me to go or what?
You better go because I'm not finished.
Okay.
I'm still.
So, Deb, I threw some of my own Oracle cards. I'm not going to show everything, but I got setting up home. So then I got self, which is your inner power, your boundaries, your purpose, and also pampering yourself. That's like the relationship with yourself, right? I also got satisfied. And then in connection with the tarot cards that I pulled, this might make more sense. So I pulled the King of Cups. I mean, just look at this card. It's just adorable. Look at that. Is he not like the cutest thing?
Oh, yeah. I like that.
That's great, right? So the King of Cups, he's all about love and nurturing and all of those wonderful, lovely feelings. I got the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. Don't we wish that sand dollars could grow on a tree? Wouldn't that be awesome?
Yeah.
So the Seven of Pentacles is about, states of gratitude and sort of reflecting on your dreams, of reflecting on what you've done, right? So you're sort of like sitting there waiting for it to grow, right? Probably out in the garden talking to it, if you know what I mean. Then you got the Page of Swords, and we got that card last time. So as we said, this is a card of inspiration, right? We'll just say like information coming in and inspiration. And then you got the Nine of Wands, which is being a little bit battle weary but being resilient, right? And then I got the Ace of Cups, which again, lovely card. Again, coming from the heart center. So what does this have to do in terms of your finance? Okay. I think that I want to say that I think that I wouldn't be planning like a big trip or a big expenditure at the moment. I think that you're going to come out very happy and very positive, but just right now, that Seven of Pentacles is kind of waving at me and saying like just sort of sit there and let it sort of accumulate, let it stack up, let it grow, right? So if you're saving for something, if you're planning a trip or something like that, I wouldn't be booking it today. I would maybe wait a little bit. But I think in the end, everything's gonna work out the way that you would want it to, and be very happy with it. That's what I got for you.
Okay.
I am like on fire. Like I'm so hot.
Ooh. I'm hot too, right down my back. So anyway, Debsy, first thing to do, just breathe. These are Debbie Freebird's cards. Okay, she made to breathe and be able to look at your finances. Take a look at it yourself. The next card I got was intention. moving energy to creative, positive change. Okay. So you're the person that knows your situation better than anybody else. You know what you need. You know what you don't need. You know what you things that you don't need. You just let go of them. So next card, I got Stork. That's a positive change. You're in a period of transition. Uh, there's a new phase and a movement going on. Okay, so I believe your finances are moving along uh, towards making changes in your life, better changes in your life. I have also the fish, and the fish is the king of diamonds. It's about abundance, freedom, and profit, and go with the flow. And I also seek fulfillment in your life. Do stuff that you love, you're passionate about. That will attract abundance, more abundance towards you. No, like I don't know, maybe take time to reassess, how do you put that? Readjust yourself in a way, a positive change, so that you could see things that are beneficial to you and positive and makes you happy.
Yeah.
Because sometimes we repeat the same old pattern all the time, and we get bored to death with that. And we see that we need to change something. We don't. You just stop for a moment and breathe and look at your life in a way and make positive changes in your life. And how you do that? With the Jack of Hearts, love, passion, purpose. You see what I mean? That's what I was talking about just
Yeah.
before. Okay, so you see the heart. You see the both hands coming together, forming
Yeah.
a heart.
Yeah.
So that's about love, passion, purpose, desire, being consciousness, aware of it. You know,
Hmm. Yeah.
of your situation. You know it better than anybody else. So, I mean, so I hope that helps you. And thank you for your question.
Awesome. So we are going to give out funny cards. So we will try to pick the vibe up here because it got real heavy with our talk, but it is important to discuss some of these things, unfortunately. Okay. Yeah. So
There you go. She says, definitely a time of adjustment with mom's passing, trying to find myself and the purpose again. That yeah, I've been through it too. So yeah, I know what you mean. But you give so much your life away to other people that sometimes you put yourself aside for them and you forget that you need to create your own space,
mm-hmm.
and time
True
for
enough.
yourself. Yeah.
Yeah. Deb, I pulled another card for you, love. This is for you. Look at that.
Power. Take your power back. That's it. Yeah. That's how you do it.
Oh, see, now I didn't take it that way. I
No?
I, I took it the way of reminding you that you have it
Okay.
because for what she's just gone through,
Yeah.
she's probably like literally exhausted. And I don't want to speak for Debsy because she's in the chat, but I'm just saying you're probably exhausted, like you're
Of course.
hurt, you're
Yeah.
reeling, you're trying to do 8,000 things and everything's coming at you all at once and you probably feel very fragile. I mean, it wasn't that long ago that I was in the same spot. Even though it was 10 years ago, it feels like it was yesterday. So all I want to say to you is this: be kind to yourself, like Ron said, and remember that power is there to serve you when you're ready to tap into it. Right? All right. I hope that helps a little bit then. All right, Pierrette, any good vibe card for me today? Thank you. All right, Pierrette.
Any good vibe card for me today? I will. Okay.
You're most welcome, my friend. Most welcome.
I'm going to pull card from the secret language of light for you.
Ooh.
Giving you big hugs, Debsy. So,
Hi, Marcia. Yes, we're all sending you lots of love and hugs, Deb. It's not an easy spot, my friend. Not an easy spot.
No, it isn't.
Wow. Oh, Jesus, that was loud. Sorry, I scared myself.
My virgin ears.
I know, right? Don't be throwing your cards around, Kelly. Come on now. Pierrette. This is what. Oh, hi, Lisa. How are you?
Hi.
Lisa came for the conga line.
Okay.
Pierrette, this is what I got for you, love. So, overcoming obstacles. This is from the Sacred Traveler deck. So, overcoming obstacles. You can overcome anything. Okay. And then I got from the Moonology Manifestation deck, I got the last quarter moon in Libra, make time for self-love. So I'm thinking crank the tune, sing out loud, give yourself like a facial, do like a carpet picnic, something like that. Just love yourself up a little bit. Love yourself up a little bit, and that will raise your vibe.
Okay. Marsha, Ron, your earplugs in and something hanging around your neck. What is all that? Well, that's my, whatever you call them. This is Bluetooth.
Yeah. That's in case he gets a call.
Yeah. So,
Nancy.
So, who was that for again?
Pierrette.
Pierrette. Okay. Yeah. I got number 43, Enlightenment. As you can see, that's the card. Beautiful center. Look at the energy coming out. Okay. All the light. So, center yourself and enlightenment. I'll read a little bit out of the book. You are waking up from old habits and patterns. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. At times you may feel bewildered or not quite like yourself. Relax. All is well. You're just keeping up with your evolution and the life that you desire. Your body and mind are adjusting and adapting to your new and loving soul perspective. It is common for your mind or body to resist, react, or panic when you experience the unfamiliar, or unknown. However, from this higher vantage, you can change any story that splits you in two and heal any wounds. You are not trying to replace a negative memory with a positive one. Instead, see all components of a memory so that a new conclusion can form. An unbalanced memory recreates the drama every time it is talked about or remembered. This event or person will be blamed for pain in your life today. A balanced memory has no charge or activation and becomes wisdom. You may even come to see a challenge as the best thing that ever happened to you. Once you change and heal your opinion, enlightenment will shine through wisdom. That's the message for you.
Beautiful. Nancy, I hope that you feel better, love. Story.
Go ahead.
How rude is that? Well, I just burped. The other one was like, how rude is that? I don't know if anyone heard that.
I didn't hear a thing.
Okay, great. So I just outed myself. Awesome.
I was too busy focusing. That's why.
Oh, you're so sweet. Lisa,
Yeah.
you're welcome to join us up here on the big screen if you want. Just putting it out there. So, friends, we have come to the portion of the program where we do our funny cards and sort of let our hair down, shake it out a little bit, and try to have some fun. Try to wash away the week, as it were. But there's no conga line happening. What we need is Sonia last week had got her drum out. Do you have a drum, Ron?
No, but I got my bowl. That's all. It's not a drum.
Well, maybe give us a vibe off the bowl to get the conga line started.
Okay. For people who doesn't know, I'll show you the inside of this bowl.
Beautiful.
So it comes from Tibet. So let me see if I can do this. There you go.
Gorgeous, Ron. Ron is a musician with the singing.
I can play. I can play the organ.
Oh,
I play the organ. Yeah, I can. I don't touch it anymore that often, but
that's a whole other story that we'll get into some other time.
yeah.
Unless, of course, you want to hear it right now. You want to hear it. I know you do. So when I was little, I always wanted to play the piano. And we had an organ, like an old one, in our basement. And so my parents signed me up for piano lessons. And back in the day, because I'm older than dirt, they actually would come to your house. And so they came to the house, and the gentleman sat on the sofa and told me to sit on the stool in front of him. And I had to put my hands on my kneecaps, and I had to try to lift my fingers up.
Mm-hmm.
And because my hands are so tiny, I mean, look at them. Like, this is the size of an oracle card, and that's the size of my hand. My hands are very tiny for my person. And anyways, I was told that my hands weren't big enough to play piano. And I was...
Oh, Jesus. Lisa Smith. Oh, Jesus.
And so...
You're going to get a rebel card, too.
And so there went my piano playing right out the window. But you know what I did do to back that up? So then I love olives, the green olives, right? And I used to suck the pimento out of the olives and stick them on my fingers, and I would play the table like it was the piano at my grandmother's house. And to this day, I can still fit an olive on my baby finger. Just saying.
No, but that was funny. She said Ron doesn't touch his organ anymore. I'm not buying that. I know what she means, though.
I know what she means, too.
Oh, wow.
All right, who wants a funny card? We need to get the conga line going. I don't know. Like doing the conga today? Last week, oh my gosh, Ron. So Sonia was here, and Sonia literally was like, hold on, I'll be right back. And she rushed off and got her drum. And then she had her drum, and she's like, dun, 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 dun. And I was like, it was hysterical. So much fun.
So who wanted the funny card?
All right. Here we go. The chat's getting warmed up. Yay, everybody's going. All right. So
banana one.
Vivian would like one. Oh, Vivian just literally flew out. Did you see that?
Vivian?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Okay, Vivian. Vivian.
Vivian. I will always call her Vivian. It will never come out of my mouth right. I am in an offline state of mind. Unplugged.
Jesus. Okay.
Wow.
I'm going to put this up first for entertainment purposes only.
Brace yourself, Vivian. I think you're getting a good one.
Some good shit is about to happen. Okay. It says, don't let your issues fuck it up. Jesus. Uh-oh.
Oh my gosh. All right. Doris Smith is up next.
Okay.
Doris Smith. Bum, 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 bum. Woo! Bum, 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 bum. Every time I do that, do I not look like Weekend at Bernie's? I don't look like I'm doing a conga at all. I look like I'm Weekend at Bernie's, which just cracks me up. It's hard to conga and shuffle.
For entertainment purposes only. There you go.
Dora, this is what I got for you, love. I got highly meditated. Highly meditated with a license to chill. You are highly meditated, my friend. Love it.
Okay. That's for Doria?
For Dora Smith, yes.
Dora Smith. Okay. For entertainment purposes only. Rebel. Okay. Because fuck it. There you go.
Just do it.
Yeah. Just fuck it.
All right. Anna Banana is up next.
Anna Banana.
Whoa. Mercy.
Well, all the cards want to come out then.
That's it. Man, you're getting told off. You got all these cards coming at you.
Jesus.
All right. Anna, this is I've got nope, double nope, or nope. Choose the path of nope today.
Nope.
Choose the path of nope today.
Is there a song that nope? So there's a song.
I don't know.
Nope. Yeah, I think so.
Maybe.
Nope. I forget how it goes. Okay. So, Anna Banana for entertainment purposes only. It says, get some fucking sleep. It says, you are being an ass because you are fucking tired. Face the pillow now. There you go. For entertainment purposes only.
Creepers.
Yeah.
Holy, work all week, come here and get insulted. Gotta love it.
Yeah. Don't forget to subscribe and put the thumbs up.
Right?
to get
this is no way to keep your subscribers. I love it.
Right.
Okay, so next up is Sharon Sipe.
Okay.
Our lovely moderator at large, Sharon Sipe. Thank you to Vivian and Anna and Tracy.
Woman.
They're all doing hard work.
Okay, who's this for? Sharon Sipe.
Sharon Sipe.
Oh boy.
I don't know.
Entertainment purposes only. Sharon Sipe, Superwoman, says shit is going down with your job. Okay. It says reevaluate, change your perspective, or fucking quit. There you go.
Better watch it. Sharon Sipe's gonna quit. We'll be lost.
She's
Sharon,
all over the place.
This is what I got for you. A wise woman once said, fuck this shit, and she lived happily ever after. Seriously. I love that card. All right. Yes, she is getting very creative with her conga line, Tracy. All right. Lisa's up next.
Oh, Lisa Smith, I better pick a good card for her. If not, she's gonna hammer me someday. Hey, Lisa Smith, when are you going to invite me on your new channel? You never did. Jeez.
Uh-oh.
I haven't been on your channel. There you go. Plug you in for it today. She says I want to. She'll probably not invite me after this card.
Lisa, this is what I got for you. It's not all about you. Good grief. Don't take things personally.
Oh, Jesus. For entertainment purposes only, Lisa. Make sure you remember that one after the card. It says, stop obsessing. It says, you're not the fucking center of the universe. Jesus, I'm going to get killed with that one. Whoa. Yeah.
All right, Tracy Ralph is up next.
Okay. Hug. Tracy Ralph.
Tracy, this is what I got for you, love. Keep your word. There's something so right about that. None of my cards are nasty really today. They're all pretty chill.
Well, mine are a little
Which
bit
is good.
more.
I like it. I like it.
Jesus. Who is it for? Tracy Ralph.
For Tracy Ralph.
For entertainment purposes only, because it's look what it says. You equal tight ass.
I love it.
It says loosen the fuck up. Control freaks don't get laid. Jesus. Oh my god.
Wow. You heard it here first, folks. This is for educational, entertainment purposes only.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, my God. Oh, what the heck was the other name of that deck? So she ordered the Fuck It deck, and what were the other ones called that she ordered?
I don't know. Was it
Shit Oracles? Was it Oh Shit Oracle or something?
was it these? Spiritual AF? No.
No.
Oh. I don't know.
It was either like Oh Shit Oracles or not Ah Shit or something like that. You know how much
Tracy Raff says, "Oh, that was happening. What?
Yeah.
That's what's happening. Tight ass. Control freak don't get laid."
You know how much the Fuck It cards are here in Canada? They're $50.
No. Really?
Yeah,
From
$50
Amazon?
plus tax. Yeah.
Amazon?
No, off of Etsy.
Oh, I don't order from Etsy. It takes
Well,
too-
Mark said to me yesterday, he's like, "Oh, I found those cards if you want them." And I'm like, "What? That was random." But anyway, so he was looking up the cards for me and said they're $50 and change, plus the HST, which is 13%, plus shipping.
Wow.
I was like, "No, I'm good. I'll just write fuck on a bunch of
$50.
cards."
I would say to that, fuck it. Right.
That was good, Ron.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Okay. Who else is in it? Shit.
That's it. If anybody else wants a card, let us know. Fuck it and shit happens. There you go. Thank you.
It does.
Can I tell you a funny story? Oh, gazebo time. Woohoo! Honey, go get
There
our
you
new
go.
gazebo. Yay. Thank you, honey. I have something to share with you about oh well shit happens. So there was a person that I once knew that used to say that saying, right?
Mhm.
Oh well shit happens. And my grandmother used to get a total giggle out of it because my grandmother never said a swear word ever. If she said hell, she would literally spell it. She'd be like, "Oh, HE double hockey sticks." Oh, so sorry, right?
Yeah,
So
right.
she must be thrilled that I'm doing these cards. Anyway, there was a person that I knew that used to say that statement all the time, like, "Oh well, shit happens," and almost like she would almost like lose her bladder over it. It was so funny, and so it got to the point where she would say it like, "Just say it, just say it, just say it," and I'd be like, "Nana, really?" I'd be like, and it loses its effect when you have to say like, "Excuse my language, are you sure it's okay?" And then you say, "Oh well, shit happens," and then you say, "Excuse my language." It's not like funny at all, right? But yeah. My grandmother used to get quite a tickle out of that. Oh, Karen Robinson wants one. Yay. Mark, you want a card too?
Can I tell a little funny story about my mom?
Go for it.
I used to every July, every year, she used to come to visit us in where I live in the country. So she took the bus, and I had to pick her up on the bus. So in July, it's pretty hot outside. So we pulled down the windows, and she's sitting in the back seat, and then I'm looking in the rear view mirror and looking at her, and she's going like this, because when you go through the countries, there's a certain smell about countries, about sheep, horses, and cows and things like that. And then she says, "Oh, we're getting close to Ron's house," it's because it smells like shit. I thought that was so funny.
Well, I have a story about that too. Of course they do. I took my nieces to my friend's farm, right?
Yeah.
My friend had just relocated. She had the horses, like show horses, and so we took the girls to see the horses at the new farm. And my little niece, Mackenzie, how old was Mackenzie? Maybe like, I don't know, 4, 5, 6, something like that. She gets out of the car and she's, checking everything out. And all of a sudden she says to me, she's like, Auntie Kelly, it stinks really bad here. And so she's running around the farm with her nose plugged. And I'm like, honey, it doesn't stink. This is actually fresh air that you're smelling. Where you live stinks. Here doesn't. This is what we call fresh air. Anyway,
for sure.
So she refuses to like stop doing this, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we're trying to convince her that it's lovely. Anyways, whatever. Blah blah blah. Half an hour later, whatever. She's like, "Can we go, please?" She said, "Because at home it smells like strawberries, and I think they need those here." And I'm like, "Honey, you can't like use like plugins in the outside." It was so cute. You had to be there. Karen says, "I found 2 baby kittens last night in the dark on a sidewalk and brought them home. Little tiny things, gray and a white one." Aw, Karen.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, bless you for doing that. Little kitties.
Oh, talk about live shows yesterday. Ali did a show with this person, Louise.
Yes, I was there.
That was amazing. Okay.
We'll talk about that in 1 second because I got something to say about that, which is going to make me crack up. This is a card I got for you, Karen. Sit down and shut up.
Oh my God. For entertainment purposes only.
Yeah. In other words, meditate.
Yeah.
Do you have a card for Karen?
Yeah, it goes along with what you just said.
Okay.
Put the fucking phone down. Too much screen time is making you awkward and sad. Go talk to a live person. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty awesome. Mark, you want a card? Let's give Mark a card. He's had a rough day at the office.
Oh.
Bum, 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 bum.
That's one thing I can't do is office work. I hate it. I gotta be out. I gotta be out in the road or out in the country or.
Mark works in an office, you could call it, but it's not like the office that you would think it is. He is the boss at the office.
Okay.
He's the manager, and he's doing all sorts of good things.
Tracy Ralph said Ron's giggle always makes me smile. There you go.
That's funny, Karen. Karen says, "My life would have been so different if I had have only known when to open my pie hole and when to close it." Me too, friend. Me too. Mark, I got this card for you again. It's fuck this shit o'clock. And take a 5-minute mental vacation. And because he's my husband. No.
Yeah. I gotta say, for entertainment purposes only.
Yep.
Mark, it says it's not everybody else's fault. It's yours. It says you're a grown ass adult. Stop blaming others for your shit. Boy,
I love it.
Yeah. So.
He's like about right.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Tracy says Ron's giggle always makes me smile. Me too, Tracy. Me too. All right, Ron, I'm pulling a card for you.
Okay.
Look at that. I read your mind, Lisa.
What? Pull a card for each.
She said pull a card for each other, and I literally just said I was going to pull a card for you. So we're getting a new gazebo, as you all see, but it's not going to be installed this weekend because poor Mark, he's going to be very, very busy this weekend. He has to go visit his dad, and that's a 3+ hour, almost 4-hour trip one way. Then he comes back tomorrow night, so he stays overnight. Then he comes back tomorrow night and he goes directly to hockey because Mark is so wonderful that he volunteers for the Children's Hockey League here. And then it'll be Sunday. So the gazebo will be next weekend. All right, run. Every live feed I watch, Ron is in the live chat like Hugh Hefner. He knows all the right women out there.
What the hell did that come from? Wow.
Love it. That's what you call nailed it. All right. What have I got here? Ron, this is what I got for you.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
The truth
Okay.
will set you free, but first it will piss you off. And you will champion your truth like a mofo and rest on the seventh day.
Okay. Like a mofo?
Like a mofo. That is definitely
Okay.
for entertainment purposes only. I'm not explaining that one while we're live.
Okay. For entertainment purposes only? Kelly, I got one for you. It says, get over yourself. Put your shit together. Jesus. It says, help people. Give back. Do good shit for humanity. I believe she is doing that.
I was gonna say I thought I was. No.
You are.
But I thought I was. Austin, you want to come and say hi?
Austin?
He's like, lady, I'm looking outside right now. I'm busy. It's really weird that they haven't been in here to see me.
Is that Steve Austin?
No, remember? Steve Austin is not. Listen, are you trying to get me in trouble? My husband's in the chat. Steve Austin's at my house. He'd be rushing home and I wouldn't be getting my gazebo.
Jesus.
Austin, come. Come here. Like, no, not happening. Can y'all see him? Well, you can see a little bit of him. There he is. There's his tail on the floor.
Oh, yeah. Meow, 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 meow. Yeah.
He's looking outside the door.
Meow,
Look at the lip.
Yeah.
He must be seeing or having in his sights like there's robins out here. They're like all over the backyard. So maybe he's got one of those things.
So, we were talking about live with Ali. So
yes.
That's she. I mean, I heard the light language she was pulling out, and I was like, boy, do I find her interesting and amazing.
Yeah. So I had her do I guess it's a reading. You call it?
I heard it.
For me.
Mm-hmm.
And it was it's pretty intense. So. I love it. I love it, Anna. Yep. Well, I was saying to Ron, I don't know if you heard me earlier, but this is the first sunny day we've had this week, and it was like all we can hear is construction vehicles moving around. I don't know what the heck they're doing out there, but someone's getting some construction done.
You know what they're building in front of my on the other side of the road here? I'm 300 feet from the side of the road, but on the other side in the field,
Sorry,
they're building.
Ron. Sorry, Lisa just said Karen is saying Ron is a spiritual babe magnet. That's why I was watching.
What the hell is that? On the other side, they're building a big chicken, whatever. How can
like a
factory or something? Chicken raising chickens in the they're gonna build a big building, and they'll cut off my view where I see the mountains.
Yes,
from my house.
Wow,
I don't like that, but I can't do nothing about it because money.
Yes. Yes. Money makes the world go round, my friend. It makes the world go round.
But also, it'll create trucks, transports. When they come to get them, that bugs me too. So I'm peaceful here, and then they had to shove that on the other side. So.
Mark says, I thought she was talking about me. And then she's like, and then he's like, guess not. Austin? Quincy, do you want to? Your father's in the chat. You want to say hi? Want to come say hi,
Dad?
Come say hi to Daddy.
Say hi, Dad.
No joke. Our cat Virginia, could totally communicate on the telephone. She totally would talk to you, and maybe you, but she would totally talk to us on the telephone. I would phone home on my way home from work, and Mark would put me on speaker, and I would be like Virginia, and she'd be like meow, and I'd be like, did you miss mommy today? Meow, meow, right? She would totally talk to me. Yeah.
My dog did that. My dog, my female dog, the last one.
Yeah.
I called him. My wife put the phone near the dog's ear, and then the freaking dog started whining. You know.
There's Quincy. Say hi, Daddy. Hi, Daddy. How's it going, Dad? You have to back up, bud, so you don't sit on the cards. This is the devil right here that ate all of Mummy's inspirational quotes.
Boy, oh boy.
Literally, the other night I was sitting here watching TV and I was like, "What are you doing?" And I look over and there he is sitting on this shelf, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hold on, Ron, just 1 sec. 1 sec. How do I do this? Okay.
Oh, okay.
So everyone can see this shelf, right? See this board here? This board here.
I can't see it. Put it on big.
This one here.
Okay.
This is my inspirational board, right? So the other night I'm sitting over there where that blue thing is, watching TV, and this one over here is on this shelf, staring at here, the board, and he's like literally eating the Post-it notes, like right off of the board. Let's see if he'll do it now. I mean, I'm not going to let him eat it. Obviously, I will tell him no. Quincy, look, not that. Want to come? Look.
What's he attracted to anyway?
Look.
Is it? Yeah, but paper. It's got glue in it behind it, so he chews on it.
He literally brought a $10 bill out of the bedroom one time and was chewing it in the living room.
Wow.
He's crazy with it. Like he'll eat Q-tips out of the garbage. He'll take like your receipts. It's terrible. But he's gonna eat something that's gonna like affect him in a really bad way. You know what I mean? I don't know how many of my cards he's chewed up. Like the cards that I made, my own Oracle cards. He's chewed on these. Look, watch, look. Whoops, hold on. Where's the camera at? Look.
Yeah.
Like he's. Look. Like that's no joke. I don't know. I've never met a cat like this before. Well, Austin chews SOS pads. Well, he doesn't do it on a regular day, but he's done it. He's chewed an SOS pad. You know, the scrubbing one with the soap in it. Yeah, they're all nuts as freakers.
Anna Banana says he just needs some extra fiber.
Clearly,
you're right.
Clearly he does.
But,
buddy, what are you doing? You can't be doing stuff like that. I mean, he tries to chew on my amethyst too. He's cray, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's crazy, but in a good way.
I had a Chichu once. He passed now, but when you take him outside, he used to. I didn't like that because he wanted to eat his own things, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't like that. My other dog doesn't do that, so.
Yeah.
But there's some dogs that do that. I hate that. Crazy, and I don't know where he picked that up.
Yeah.
You had to watch him all the time.
Yeah, no doubt. Thank you, Anna, for being here. We're gonna go to hi, Valerie.
Yeah.
So let's pull a card for Valerie because she just showed up. We'll pull her a funny card, and then we're gonna head out. It's been a long week and a long day, and
we have a live tomorrow night with
for anyone who cares to join.
Yeah, tomorrow night at 8:30 p.m. Pacific time. No, Eastern. 5:30 Pacific time and 7:30 Central time. So.
Valerie. All right. Thanks, honey. See you. Whoops. You could bring me dinner too. No, I'm kidding. Don't bring me dinner. I'm joking. We have leftovers.
I love eating leftovers.
Well, I have leftovers. He's leaving, so he's not eating any of them. But we made a pork pot roast yesterday, and I put that in the oven. And then Mark made some potatoes and the veggies when he came home.
You ever eat homemade beans? I know how to make them. So
I do too. I'm not a fan. I mean,
I put molasses in it. I don't put maple syrup in it because it doesn't taste the same.
Valerie, come on.
I put them in a slow cooker, and I do it about 12 hours. And my brother-in-law came here and he ate he wanted to eat the whole friggin' thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
I would think that that's not great for you. Valerie, this is what I got for you, love. Chilling like a boss. Don't let dumbass shit get you down, my friend.
Okay.
Don't let it get you down.
Oh Jesus! I'm not gonna do that one. I'm gonna. I got the tight ass again, so I didn't want to do that one again. Jesus.
Hi, Lisa. How are you?
Oh, okay, Valerie. For entertainment purposes only. Valerie, it says you need a good fucking cry. Wah. Get that ugly cry on. Let that shit go. Your soul will thank you.
Nice. Lisa, do you want a funny card before we wrap up here? Lisa Foster, that is.
Hi, Lisa. Yeah.
Lisa says that she's it's a beautiful day in Kentucky.
Yeah, it is here too. I'm amazed. This is the first day we got that's beautiful like this.
I can't listen. You know what's really funny is that like we don't start planting flowers here in Canada, well in Ontario anyway. So like the May 24th weekend. So we got a bit of time before we can get out there in the garden. Oh, well, Lisa would like
I can't turn my garden soil right now because I have clay soil, and you turn it right now, it's sticky.
Yeah,
that's not good. So
yeah, no,
and you need to turn it to put air in it, oxygen in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Lisa would like a card before we go. Lisa Foster.
Lisa Foster.
Oh, Lisa, this is your card. It says addicted to inner peace. Go ahead, get your quick fix. I don't know why I think that's cute, but it is funny.
Oh, Jesus. Oh my God.
Brace yourself, Lisa. Don't listen. Remember, she's walking alone. She's walking in the park. Don't make her laugh out loud, and people think she's crazy.
Okay. For entertainment purposes, she's walking in the park. Wow, a good place to be. Believe what you see when you're walking in the park. Face reality or live in fucking la la land. Choose bravely.
Oh my goodness. I don't know why people tune in to get told off. I really don't. I've done it too.
She's laughing.
Good.
But that's a funny card though.
It is funny.
I remember Jay. I asked him to pull a rubber card for me one day. It was so funny. He fell right off his chair.
Oh my gosh.
Because I told him, okay, I'll take a rebel card. And I said, I'm ready, Jay. I got my diapers on. Guess what he pulled? That card that says, you look like a shit show. Time to clean up. He was laughing like crazy and he fell off his chair. And me too. So what the hell?
I love it. Tracy says it always snows May long weekend, so we wait till the following weekend. I know. It's just the weather here is just crazy. No one would believe it.
Lisa Foster says, I choose La La Land. It's fun there.
It's fun there. Yep.
Yeah,
absolutely. So everybody check out Ron Unconditional Love thru tomorrow night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, right, Ron?
Yep.
And who's on there? I mean, I know I'm going, but I don't know.
Kelly, Jay, Herc 213, and Melinda from
False Teeth Road.
Yeah, False Teeth Road.
Yeah, and
a lot of fun.
And then on Monday, I'm going on Heart and Soul Connected. Then I'm going on Circle of Friends Tarot, which is my own channel, so that's not like a big stretch, but I'll be there. And then I'm going to DN Shield Maiden's channel.
Wednesday? Oh my God! There's a troll there.
Yeah.
Okay, I see it. Let's see if I can.
And Ron is on it.
I'm gonna get up. Yeah, it won't be long.
Yeah. So thank you very much, everyone, for being here. Thank you.
I gotta be up here and do the. I got the troll. I got him.
Thank you very much for being here, and thank you for joining us for Thanks Spirit. It's Friday. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend.
Tracy, Ralph, don't unhide them. Hide them because if you do, she went over top and he unhidden.
Oh,
Oh, geez.
that's all right. I've got his name.
I got him on. I got him. I hit him after again. So.
Okay. Because
Yeah,
I want to. I want
got him.
to block him, like report him. Everybody.
Yeah, you can report them, but don't unhide them because.
No, I didn't.
Okay, they stay in prison in your prison.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Everybody report them. Anyways, I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. I hope that you get to spend some time outside, to spend some time with friends and family, spend some time loving yourselves up, and just enjoy the peace and quiet. Hopefully. Thank you, Ron, for being here and for doing Thanks Spirit It's Friday with me. Appreciate it.
I thought you had your subscriber mod only on. You said it's on all the time. I can't get it automatically on every time. I have to do it every.
I'm pretty sure it is on, but I don't know. I have to check.
I don't think so. I don't think it's on. So.
It's possible. I've made lots of changes to the back end, so it's possible that it's not. But anyway,
it's okay. I want to say it's okay, Tracy, Ralph. It happens. Sometimes we click both together at the same time, and we do that.
Yeah. Thanks everyone for being here and for hanging out, participating in the chat. That was lovely. And Ron, thank you very much for being here.
You're welcome. Yeah. We'll see you on Saturday.
Absolutely, my friend. Absolutely. All right, everyone. We will let you go. Have a wonderful weekend. Many blessings. Mwah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.